As we continue to go over this form, I'm not sure how clearly it's going to come out, but we are now going on to Formula 5 and Formula 6. Now these are interesting formulas. They're sort of related to slope-intercept and actually standard form, but I'd like to go over something for just a moment. We see the ordered pair. The typical ordered pair is x comma y. Well, sometimes the letters A comma B are used to substitute for x comma y as an ordered pair. And it's particularly useful when you look at Formula 5. So if they said they wanted you to draw a line, a graph, of this equation that's in this form, and let's say it was y equals 3, then y equals b, what is in the b position here? Well, it's a 3. And what did we say about b up over here? This b is the y-intercept. So what they're telling you in this particular equation, they want you to draw a line through the y-intercept. That if they tell you an ordered pair, that's this value of y, it's what's in the b position, you're just going to go to that value of y, which is 3, 1, 2, 3, and draw a horizontal line. So equation 5 is an equation for a horizontal line. And one other thing I've put here as a little review on that sheet is that the slope of a horizontal line is 0. So we're just trying to give you kind of an interpretation of what's on that sheet and how it fits in. All right, here's another equation. 6, x equals a. Well, what this equation, when you graph it, it's the equation of a vertical line going through point A. That would be an x value going through point A. So this equation would be x equals -2. And there's our -2, and there's our vertical line through it. Interestingly, the slope of a vertical line, we say, is undefined. When you do it, you're going to do, let's say, slope is going to end up with something like 3 over 0. And anything over 0, we say, is undefined. In this case, when you do the slope, you're going to get something like 0 over 3. So 0 divided by any real number other than 0 is 0. So again, a little short review of those two formula. To continue on in that first column on the left of our worksheet, example 7 deals with sort of a hint as opposed to a formula, that if you find the slope of one equation is the same as the slope of another equation, but the y-intercepts are not the same, you're going to end up with lines that are parallel. So here the slope is the same, but this y-intercept is different. So these lines are parallel. And that's just a little reminder of that particular illustration. Number 8. Now in this case, we're saying if we multiply the slopes, the slope of the first line times the slope of the second line, and our product is a -1, such as 1/2 times a -2 over 1, the results of this is a -1. So if this were the slope of our first equation, this was the slope of our second equation, we say in this case, the product being -1, that these slopes are perpendicular to each other. And it's an upside down capital T is the symbol we use for perpendicular. So if we put a little right angle there. So if we were to draw these, we'd have one line that went like so, the other line that went like so, and this angle would be a right angle. So we'd say these lines are perpendicular. And the little hint, the little recipe, is that if we multiply the slopes and the product is -1, these lines are perpendicular.